I would have never thought the day would come where Mikey Tua, Danielle Cohn's ex-boyfriend, would finally come out and expose the horrifying truth behind his relationship with Danielle Cohn. After years of cheating scandals, messy breakups, and literally being manipulated by his ex-girlfriend's mother, Mikey Tua, as well as his mom, have decided it would be the perfect opportunity to speak out against that huge drama that took place between them just a little over a year ago. For those of y'all who weren't caught up in the loop during that time last year, let me just give you a quick recap to refreshen your memory. There's these two TikTokers that had gotten into a relationship around 3 years ago, and during the time that these two blew up on the platform for their lovey-dovey relationship, there was some heavy investigations going on in regards to Danielle Cohn's age. Prior to her relationship with Mikey, she was seen making out and doing inappropriate photo shoots with multiple boys older than her, some of which would have allegedly made her 11 years old at the time. Danielle's mother is known for using her daughter as a cash grab by getting her into relationships with boys on social media in order to boost her daughter's engagement, which seemed to be working for a good while until Danielle's dad wanted an immediate end to this exploitation and exposed his daughter's birth certificate to show that her mom was lying about her age and that her poor daughter was trapped in this toxic environment. Let's just say that Danielle Cohn's dad wasn't going to be the last one to speak on the situation, because after almost 3 years of being in a public relationship with Danielle Cohn, Mikey Tua has decided to go on a podcast and speak everything that he had to expose about their relationship.
The paternal grandmother
had reached out
and called. I'll never forget.
Reach out to who?
Me. I didn't even know that. I was under the impression that they didn't really have a relationship. I had been told a lot of stories, and I'll never forget, I was sitting in the living room and she called me and she said to me, "Do you know how old my granddaughter is?" And I said, "Well, yes, I do." And I said, "You know, the age that I thought she was?" And she said, "No." I got goosebumps everywhere and sick to my stomach.
Airbnb for 3 days. I end up getting a phone, not one but two phones.
By the other parent.
And
Like fucking
the other
drug
parent,
friend.
right? The other parent helped him do all of
okay,
this.
so my parents text me on the burner phone.
And everybody's texting us saying he's gonna go live. He's going live. He's going live.
I get a text on my burner phone, and I look at my phone.
It's her birth certificate.
My dad had sent me her birth certificate, and you can literally see my face. I'm like looking at the phone,
Right there, you see his face right there. This is where he found out. And at this point, yeah, because look at the following.
I have to go.
Mikey exposed how Danielle Cohn's mom truly was throughout their relationship. Even though the entire internet was persuading Mikey to get out of this relationship at the time, since he was going to be turning 18 in a few days, he was unfortunately too naive to believe that he could risk his chance of going to jail if anything were to happen between him and Danny after he turned 18. According to Mikey and his mom, Jen helped Mikey get emancipated from his own parents in order to move with Danielle and stay away from his parents.
He actually flew to another state under a different name.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Mikey.
The other parent involved helped that situation.
Okay.
Literally, I was hiding from my parents as soon as I walked out that door.
When he didn't show back up, we were petrified.
The interviewee in this podcast, who goes by Indiana, made some interesting points about Danielle Cohn's mom and how horrible of a mother she is for putting their daughter in the position that she's at.
When you have parents like she has, unfortunately, like, you become, one, a product of your environment, two, the people that are meant to guide you and mentor you and be your safe space become not that, and they start to treat you like a check and a credit card when it starts to become an issue. It's like you're no longer looking at your daughter as a child of you and as somebody that you need to guide through this world. You're looking at your child like a business proposition, like a contract, like somebody that is going to make money. On some of you know, their darkest days, the thing that you should be saying is, how can I make you feel better? Not, you have to film this TikTok.
As soon as this podcast started spreading all over social media, Danielle Cohn made an instant statement to her Instagram followers. Who honestly knows if Danielle Cohn is really the one who typed all this out, or if it was her mom, since we all know that her mom has stated in the past that she manages her daughter's social media accounts. I don't want drama at all. I used to be a problematic person who would always get involved with drama, and that's not me anymore. I could make a video saying my side of the story or even post proof, but I don't care to. You guys started this with disrespecting me and my family, and I'm gonna end this with respect. I will never talk about you, and I wished it was the same for you. I watched you sit there and lie about me constantly and our relationship, and then proceed to say you love me and will always care about me. About 2 years ago, the same thing happened where we went back and forth. I won't let that happen again. It's childish and dumb. I do have much love for you and truly don't have anything to say bad about you, because at a point in my life, you were everything to me. Even though that's not the case anymore, I still won't talk badly about someone who once was that important to me. I'm very happy in my life and relationship and just want to be left alone. You said a lot of things that didn't need to be brought to the internet, and in my opinion, were not what happened. I've said it and I'll say it again, it's all love on my side. I don't want to be involved with you anymore, so please just stop talking about me. I want a positive life and don't want to bring negativity into my life by getting involved with this or talking about others, because that will never make anything better. I'm very thankful for the time we had together, but now it's over and it needs to be left at that. Danielle even went on Instagram Live to speak further about the situation and how upset she was at Mikey for this. She also brought up a point saying that Mikey literally got back with her a year after finding out her alleged age.
I don't even really care about people believing me, because like the things he's saying, you know, like they're already kind of on the internet. Like people, I don't really care if people believe me or not, but I just don't understand why he's saying the same things he said from a year ago and then got back with me after he said them. Like I don't understand. Like, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna get off because I have better things to worry about than this freaking drama, okay?
Thank you for allowing my truth. The past 3 years have been hard for me, and speaking up is part of my healing. I've been quiet about this, even though I've had a lot to say. For everyone who keeps asking why I went back, here's the answer. I was in love, and love can cloud your thoughts. I didn't know how to shut off all the feelings I had for her because she was the first girl I fell in love with. Looking back, I can see this wasn't the best choice for me, but in the moment, it felt right. I stayed quiet, which is what you and your mom told me to do, under the you would accuse me of horrible things if I spoke out. You may not understand it yet, but we've both been abused by your mother in this situation. Now that I'm away from the weird manipulation and feel safe, I'm allowed to share whatever I want. Thank you for understanding in this trying time. Y'all, this is so sad.